What is up, folks? This is the Maximum Member Highlight, episode number 2, and I am joined by none other than Miss Tricia Parish. Welcome, Miss Tricia. How are you today?
Matt, I'm good.
Everything's good to go, right?
Yes, sir.
So we got to get this going because if I remember right, you have a workout session here shortly, so we're on the clock.
Yes, sir.
I really don't want Danny standing behind us, right? So you have an interesting why you started working out. So expand just a little bit and humor us for the social media land of why did you start working out?
Well, I went through a divorce last summer,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to better myself.
Yes.
I hadn't been out there in the dating world or whatever,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to go out there looking the way I did. So.
No, of course. And you know what's funny about that is that you have a lot of people that have a lot of different reasons why they start working out. And believe it or not, I've gotten that a lot over the past 15, 16 years is that, you know, I think it more focused on people wanting to do something for themselves. You know, they were in a rough situation. So from the time all that happened, when did you decide, you know what, this is what I'm about to do? I'm about to start working out.
It wasn't long after my divorce.
Yeah.
I started coming to Zumba with
Yeah.
my friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I like this. So I joined the
Mhm.
gym.
Mm-hmm.
Started doing Zumba 3 times a week, and I'd get on the treadmill and I'd run. So.
Well, that was definitely a good start. That's definitely a good way to start. That was going to
Yeah.
that was actually got ahead of me there. I was going to one of the things that I always suggest people doing is just coming in and taking a class, because the class a lot of times is less intimidating because you're in a smaller group. You're not out there in front of other people, and just to get started. So you've answered one of my other questions, is that how did you get started? So Zumba, group fitness, and just starting out on the treadmill,
Yeah.
right? So since my last video with Miss Samantha, one of the things that got brought to my attention was I had people say, how do people get started? So basically my question would be, is your routine, how do you start your day? What's your day consist of? Give us an example.
Well, it starts out with coffee.
That's number one? That is
Oh,
priority,
that is a
right?
must. Yes.
Okay, let's.
I get out of the bed and go straight to the kitchen.
That's awesome. So,
Yes.
do you have it automatically set to brew, or do you actually have to go in there and push the button?
Well, it's the Keurig. So I just
you're fancy. So yeah, just
drop
boom,
the little lid, push the button,
and
walk
you're ready to
off,
go.
do my
So,
thing, and come back.
You don't want anybody talking to you until
Well,
you've had coffee.
I'm an okay morning person, but I have to have my coffee.
Got you. So, this is one of the common things that we had last episode with Miss Samantha is that my goal here is obviously to promote you and what you've done here. You are as regular and consistent as anybody here, but you're also a regular person, normal person, where you have regular duties, you have regular mom duties. So you have kids.
I have 3.
3. What are their ages?
16, 14, and 4.
Lord have mercy. We need to pray for this woman here, right? Obviously, you have a family that you're involved with and you hang out with and all that good stuff.
I do.
You got a job, right? You got a job, all right. And so, what about your hobbies? You got hobbies? What do you like?
Gym, really.
Gym is your
I'm
hobby.
not gonna lie. I'm here pretty
Yeah.
much 6 days a week.
Yeah, you are.
Gym,
You are.
But hanging out with my friends.
Then, of course, you have to have your Facebook and Instagram time, right? Exactly. So, just FYI, everybody out there in social media land, if you're having a bad day, I suggest you follow this lady right here because you have some of the most entertaining memes. I don't know how many times I've gotten to one and like, I can't afford that. So, how do you juggle the chaos of regular life and fitness in there?
Well, you know, with a 4-year-old, he can't stay by himself and do his own thing. So I give a lot of credit to my older girls.
Nice.
I do.
Nice.
I know they've got their own thing going on, but they know mom wants to go to the gym.
That's
and
important.
They're there taking care of their
That's
brother
really
if
cool.
I need help. Now, he's come a few times with
Yeah.
me, but
Well,
I give credit to them. Really.
Well, that's good though, because I mean, you're not letting the younger kid, or for that matter, the older kids, be an excuse for why you're not coming in and working out at the gym. That's awesome. Plus, they're going to see you. This is the thing that this is a side note here. when I talk to people about having kids and working out, the best thing that I think that they can do is for the kids to know that mom or dad or both are going to the gym regularly, because that's going to set the precedent for them once they get older. So what you're doing, it benefits more than just you. It's definitely going to benefit all three of your kids. Oh, where's mama? Mama's at the gym. Yep. Oh, okay. All right. You know, they may know your routine, but at some point that's going to click with them, and I think that encourages them to work out in the future. So
that is a goal of mine. I want them to see that.
Absolutely. So are you as big a fan of food as me?
Yeah. Food is life.
Yes,
okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Food is life.
Well, I think one of the things too that people think that you have to starve yourself to get gains or goals or to accomplish that. Yeah, it's the craziest myth out there. So give us what's your go-to meal when you've had a chaotic day and you've had one of these days where nothing has gone planned and you don't want to just absolutely destroy what you've done that day? What is your go-to meal?
To be honest, I don't have a healthy go-to meal. Like when I've had a bad day.
Yeah.
Because I guess I'm an emotional eater.
Yeah.
You know, and that I've had to kind of keep in check with that.
I got you.
But sushi.
Oh, sushi.
That is.
I love sushi. It is amazing.
That is my go-to, like, bad day.
Bad day.
I have a go-to food, I guess.
Yeah.
I love broccoli salad.
Really?
Or peanut butter. My friends know that those two are my.
Do you? You know, that's funny you say that. My wife and I both love peanut butter, love it, but we like different types. I like the type that's kind of dry, the reduced fat peanut butter, the Jif with the green top, right? She likes the ones a little bit more. Not runny. I don't know if that's the right word, but I guess you could say I like the dry kind. I'm weird. I don't know, but I have to get the small one because I can eat the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had to kind of chill out with peanut butter because I do like peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like some of the doctors at work, they pick on me because
they know you're a peanut butter.
I'm always going to get scoops of peanut butter.
That's
if I'm
good.
hungry, I'm just.
That's good.
But,
that's good. So, what about water? How is water incorporated with what you do daily?
I drink water all the time.
That's good.
I love water. I don't know how you crave something that's tasteless, but I crave it. So.
It's amazing when you switch to only water, you only want water. I tell people it's a short amount of time. It's always different with people. But once you start drinking it and that's all you drink, it is amazing how your body adjusts and it craves something that has, like you said, absolute zero taste. So next question. Are there any are there any other liquid substances that may periodically get consumed by Miss Tricia? Yeah. She's going to keep that simple, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, here's the beauty of that. Here's the beauty of it. You can have a cheat meal, and for those, I mean, if you want to extend it out, even a cheat day. I've had people that had great success in this gym over the course of 15, 16 years of us being open, as long as it doesn't become the norm. You can have a cheat day. You can have a drink. You can go out and do this stuff. You don't have to be die hard, I have to eat this and only this to get a result. So that's one of the things I've always preached over the years is don't feel like you have to be consumed by eating perfect all the time. So what was your biggest challenge getting started? Once you went through your emotional divorce and all that, what was the biggest challenge for you?
I'm sure there was one, but I really cannot think of one. Like,
that is amazing.
I was just like dead set, gonna get in here, do better, look better, you know. And
it's funny.
I did it. I mean, it was really. I mean, only thing I can think of is we covered it already is Asher.
Got you.
Just
Yeah.
Trying to, because he can't stay by himself.
Correct.
So just
Correct.
making sure my kids are there my older ones are there to watch it.
That's
that
awesome.
was really kind of it. I mean, but just getting here, doing it is all I wanted to do.
Well, that's awesome. What motivates you now versus when you first started?
Well, the gains. I've noticed, like, I've got definition now in certain parts of my body, and then people noticing them.
Correct.
I'm like, shoot, yeah.
That's awesome, isn't it?
I want to keep doing this.
Yeah. Well, that's motivation, especially when you can see it, because you see yourself every day, right? But when you have a person that says, "Hey, what have you been doing?"
Right.
Are you working out? And then it becomes a topic of conversation with somebody that might. I use that as a positive because it might encourage someone else to do the exact same thing. Because I mean, you have to just make up your mind. That's basically what it comes down to. So, what is your goal when you started? What was your goal?
To lose weight.
Yeah.
That was it. I want it to be pretty.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you have a certain number, or just the look? Did you have a?
No.
Yeah. You just wanted to look different.
Wanted to look good.
You know, that's and there's nothing wrong with that, because I think too that one of the things that I've said over the years is you have a lot of people that used to come in here and they would be 100% worried about the scale, and that's most people, men and women. But I always tell people, I was like, you know, nobody knows what you weigh but yourself. When people start seeing a change in you that you've been able to see yourself, then that's motivation in itself, because the visual should be the biggest target. And that
I've stopped looking at the numbers on the scale.
Yeah.
I hardly weigh myself anymore.
Yeah.
I used to weigh myself all the time, but
yeah.
I'm not worried about the numbers anymore.
Yeah, that is awesome. So tell us about this this personal trainer guy that you've jumped on board with. What's that all about?
Well, if you ain't training with Danny, what are you even doing?
That's the best promo ever. We're gonna clip that for you, Danny, just so everybody knows. All right. The best. If you're not training with Danny, you're not doing any. What are you doing? I like that. That is awesome. All right, so 1, 2, 3 words. I want to describe how you feel in these instances. We did this last video too, but I think this is definitely relevant because this applies to everybody. So, how do you feel now versus before you started working out?
I feel good, confident. My confidence is like
awesome. You beat me to one of my questions, which is cool. So you're definitely more confident. That is the one thing that I think people underestimate the most out of everything. Not only do you feel better, do you look better, you're more confident in yourself. And I attest that to a person that says, you know, I'm gonna take some time for me, 30, 45 minutes a day, maybe an hour, whatever the case may be, and I'm going to improve me. That's what it's all about. Do you sleep better now versus before?
I do, especially Thursdays, which is today, deadlift day.
Oh, deadlift day.
I sleep so hard.
You know that's interesting that you say that, because one of my questions that I will probably skip over now that I have on my list here is cardio versus weight training, and actually let's save that because I want to hear your thoughts on that as well. So do you feel better now when you wake up versus before?
I do.
Most people describe themselves as more sluggish when they wake up versus after they start waking up from working out, they feel better. Would that be accurate for you?
Yeah, I was just talking to a friend the other day about it. I used to wake up sore, and I still do, but it's a different kind of sore. Like used to, it was I feel old, you know.
Yeah.
You know, aches and pains, but now it's because I worked out.
It's an accomplishment sore.
Yes.
There you go. I like that. Last question here in this little group of questions, because I have more for you. Don't worry. How much money have you spent on new clothes since you have started working out?
A lot. A lot. And I'm fixing to have to go buy more fall clothes, fall and winter, because I lost weight since last fall.
Would you care to share the number? How much? If 43 pounds, that is absolutely amazing. Think about that, folks. Think about right now. Think about walking around with a random 45-pound weight, holding it right here all day long. That's the next time that you feel like I'm not accomplishing anything. What we're going to do is, Tricia, come on over here. I want you to hold this for like the next 30 seconds, 45-pound weight, because what that does is that puts it in perspective for you. So, you know, you've lost that's a bunch of weight. That's awesome. That's a question I hadn't even asked you, but I knew you got good results. So, but I think the bottom line with this in every aspect is you have to, and I said this last video as well, is you have to be selfish in order to be selfless. And I've repeated that over the years. I'm probably going to beat a dead horse with that when it comes to that, because the bottom line is when you take care of yourself, you're able to take care of other people, as well as, if you think about it, you're going to be a better mom. You'd be a better daughter. You'd be a better employee.
Well, my anxiety, just being, you know, coming here, it's helped a lot. That's huge.
What's your next goal? I guess if there is a next goal, what's your next?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I've got lots of goals. So
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, at least you've been able to see a difference. You know, that's a goal in itself. If you can see a change in yourself, that is absolutely huge. So, all right, I got a couple closing fitness questions, and I got some other non-related fitness questions I'd like to ask you as well. So, what's your favorite exercise in the gym?
Deadlift.
Deadlifts, by far.
Hands down.
No hesitation at all there. So, my next question: do you prefer upper body or lower body?
Well, I like lower body. I like leg day. Most people don't like leg day, but
yeah,
I like leg day.
that's awesome because you get you burn the most calories for legs by far if you're doing it right. So I have these are going to be fun. This is this is a fun part of the interview here. These are 100% non-fitness related questions, and I just because fun, right? So if you had to delete all of the apps off your phone, not include the ones that came with it, right? I see you have an iPhone here, not the text messaging app or the phone app where you call somebody out, but the extra apps. If you had to delete all of the apps on your phone with the exception of 3, what 3 would you keep?
Of course, Facebook, Snapchat, and TikTok.
TikTok, really?
I mean, what are you doing at night when you're laying in bed? Like, you watch TikTok.
That's what's funny about you saying that is I don't have the TikTok app on my phone and whatnot, but it is amazing to me how many people will send through every social media platform as well as text messages. They'll send a link to a TikTok video of some sort, and I am hee-hawing laughing. So
my friends get lots of TikTok videos that I've forwarded to them all day long.
Oh, it's funny. All right, so random question number 2 here. Who would play you in a movie?
Angelina Jolie.
Oh, wow. Why Angelina Jolie?
Strong, independent.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That is awesome. I can't wait to ask that question again sometime in the future. I always like hearing that. I've only asked that one time in the interviews I've done in the past, and that's definitely a unique answer. So give me something crazy exciting that's happening in your life right now. PG or better, please.
Well, I guess I'm planning a good friend's bachelorette party.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty exciting.
That'll be fun.
That. Yeah.
That'll be fun. I don't think there's any doubt that those are fun. Anytime we've ever gone on, those have been fun. You always want to have your phone ready, video ready. So absolutely.
We just ordered decorations today, so this will be fun.
We're gonna stop the interview right there. That's awesome, Miss Tricia. Thank you very much for coming on here and sharing with that. 43 pounds is an amazing accomplishment, and the main reason that we do this video and these interviews is because number one, because you are a regular here in the gym and you've gotten some amazing results over the years. But it's also too, we want people to see that if you can do it, then, maybe they can do it as well. And that's the inspiration behind doing this, is because it's really twofold for you and for somebody else that just get started. That's the main thing. So we appreciate you coming on here and having fun with us and on the mic with Matt. So if you're a current Maximum Health and Fitness member, if you are a member of this gym and you want to sit where she's sitting right here, message me. I got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn. It doesn't matter. Just send me a text if you have my cell phone number, because I would like to set an appointment with you because we want to get more people in this seat. Let's talk. I look forward to hearing from you, Miss Tricia. Thank you again. I appreciate it. That is a wrap, folks. So I'm told this is called an end card. This is where I'm supposed to get you to like and subscribe and comment and share and all that good stuff. And can you put a donate button on it? I mean, if you want to donate money, just start pushing buttons. I'm good. Either way, I'm okay. If you don't know what all that means, I got nothing for you.